God, that yet we are in a win-win situation. To live is gain, but also to die and to be with God is gain. Today is a win-win. Sister Martin has got her reward. And the Bible tells us in John 14, what always gives us the blessed assurance is that we realize that we go to a place that's already been prepared. And one of my favorite pieces of scripture is when Jesus was reassuring the disciples as he was trying to give them the reality that pretty soon he would have to leave them. You can imagine for those who had walked with him for 3 years, this was an enormous thought that the one they followed, the one they had got the bread of life from, was trying to prepare them to let them know he will not be with them always. He said something that was powerful, and that is the hope that I want to leave with this family today, is that he says, I'm going to prepare a place for you. In other words, he was letting them know where you're going, I've already set it up. I've already got it prepared. Everything you need is already there. That's the blessing for us today. That's the comfort I want to send to this family. Because Sister Martin has went to a prepared place. All of us who believe in God will go to a prepared place. This is not something that has not been put together, but it has been prepared. And here is the beauty of it. It's been prepared by our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And all of us will have that same assurance. We will all have that same motion. We can go to that same place where Sister Martin, Pastor Martin, are now residing in hope. One of the things I loved about her, I was amazed in her ability to get around. And it was amazing to read the obituary. She had that famous saying, as long as she could get around. I travel a lot, and I do a lot of traveling for preaching. God has opened up a lot of doors. And just recently, I found myself in a place where I was going to preach, Pastor Moore, where I was trying to go explore the city. I feel like even though I look a little new school, I'm a little old school in how I still do some things. So I was thinking to myself, well, let me go ahead and get a taxi. Maybe if I go and get a taxi, I can find my way throughout the city. And the person that I was talking to said, man, Pastor, you don't need to get a taxi. You need to call Uber. Uber, or this new ride thing, millennials, we got this all, everything is by our phones. So it's Uber or Lyft. So I said, what are you talking about? I thought I could just go get a taxi. And they said, no, get Uber, get Lyft. So I got Uber, I downloaded the app on my phone, and it's an interesting app. If you ever travel, you want to do Uber. Uber has better prices, and even though they went through this little controversy lately, at the moment, that's what I could use. So I contacted Uber, and it's amazing. You got to put in your destination. You put your destination in your phone, the nearest driver, whoever's in the area where you are, gets pinged to your location, and they send the driver to you. So you can literally look on your phone and see where the nearest driver is coming. They give you about an estimated time that you have to wait. But I will admit, I still know that sometimes I want to make sure I don't miss my ride. There's nothing worse than having a ride and missing the ride. The person who was an Uber professional told me, you don't have to worry about that, because when they come to you, they're going to call you and let you know that they're out front. Because it's not just putting your destination in. They want to make sure that you do not miss your ride. So when they get there, they call you, let you know they pulled up. So the ride that's going to take you to your destination is where you are at that point. That's all that happened on that day when Sister Martin, she just got an extra ride. God dispatched his own celestial ride to pick her up. She already had her destination in there. And here's the good news. When the driver showed up, all he had to do was call her name. So my brothers and sisters, for all of us, the good news is we have a God that makes sure when it's our time, he's going to call our name. That's what the old saints would simply say, swing low, swing gently. Carry us. God bless you to the family. May God continually keep you. May God continually keep Sister Martin in his care. God bless you.